Debonair Dean Martin died today at his home in Beverly Hills, California.
When Dean Martin passed away, many expected Frank Sinatra to stand at the front, offering a final goodbye to the man who had shared decades of laughter, music, and legend with him. Instead, Sinatra was nowhere to be seen. Rumors spread quickly, whispers of a rift, bitterness, or betrayal. But the real story behind Sinatra's absence is far more layered, emotional, and human than gossip ever suggested. Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin first crossed paths in the 1940s. Sinatra was emerging as a heartthrob singer, admired for his emotional delivery and discipline, developing a relaxed charm and comedic timing that would soon make him a star alongside Jerry Lewis. They were very different personalities, yet those differences became the foundation of their bond. By the 1950s, their friendship deepened in the glow of Las Vegas, a city rising alongside their fame. Late nights, shared stages, and private gatherings brought them closer, not just as performers, but as navigating pressure, ambition, and success. This bond exploded into the public eye during the 1960s with the rise of the Rat Pack. Sammy Davis Jr., Joey Bishop, and Peter Lawford, Sinatra and Martin transformed Las Vegas into a symbol of glamour and rebellion. Their chemistry felt natural, almost magical. Together, they defined cool. That same chemistry carried into film, most notably Ocean's 11, where fiction and reality blurred. To the public, Sinatra and Martin were inseparable, the embodiment of mid-century American nightlife and celebrity. But time changes even the strongest bonds. By the 1970s and 1980s, their lives began to drift apart. Sinatra remained tireless, pushing forward with recordings, tours, and television specials. Martin, however, started to retreat from the spotlight. The devastating loss of his son in 1987 shattered him, leaving scars that never healed. He became quieter, more private, and far less interested in performing. A brief attempt to reunite during the 1988 Together Again tour only highlighted how much had changed. The ease was gone, replaced by exhaustion and unspoken tension. By the 1990s, both men were facing serious health issues. Sinatra suffered a heart attack and struggled with memory loss. Martin battled emphysema and lived almost entirely out of the public eye. When Dean Martin died quietly on Christmas Day in 1995, his funeral was intentionally small and private. Sinatra's absence, though painful to fans, was deeply symbolic. His failing health made travel difficult, and his presence would have drawn overwhelming media attention, something Martin had never wanted. Some close to Sinatra later suggested he was simply too heartbroken to attend, unable to face the finality of losing a man who had defined so much of his life. Sinatra passed away in 1998, closing the final chapter on the Rat Pack era. Together, he and Dean Martin left behind a legacy of music, film, and timeless style that still captivates audiences today. If stories like this matter to you, make sure to like this video, share it with fellow classic Hollywood fans, and subscribe to Hollywood Bulletin for more untold stories from entertainment history.